All right, my wife still loves me after 23 years. Merry Christmas to me. Comfy mini dishwasher. Very slick, very easy to use. Fits on our center island on the side that I never really put anything other than the dish drying rack anyway. This thing has very easy to use modes. It is perfect for catching up on your silverware. It all goes aiming down. I just made some cheese and Triscuits, so the steak knife I put in there for reference. You have the spinner at the bottom, spinner at the top, even has a light. Has the spot for your soap, which it just falls in there anyway. You can use the packets, but you can also use the detergent, like the old school green box of Cascade with the metal pour spout on the side, which is also very reasonable compared to the packets. So this thing is efficient. You fill the water through the top. It comes with a pitcher. I think it's 5 liters or 5 quarts. And you don't even have to have it hooked up to the faucet, but you can plumb it in if you want. You could adapt it from the sink faucet or however you want, but it doesn't need it. It drains into the sink. Like I said, plugs right in, so you're going within 2 minutes. Super easy. All the modes, the rapid will get your normal dishes clean, no problem. The normal mode, rapid's 40 minutes, normal mode's 2 hours and 10 minutes. And we did have a glass pie pan that had the baked on berry pie stuff, and I didn't even rinse it I wanted to see what it would do, and the normal got it spotless, super clean. Has the hygiene for the baby bottles if you need that. It'll even wash your fruit. So you'd want to read the manual, but I think you just push fruit and start, and there you go. Very, very easy to use. And I do have a cutting board covering up the sink. We just came off Christmas, a birthday, an anniversary, and now New Year's. But I've been lazy and overeating, so there is some weird toaster oven size baking sheets in the sink that I covered up. But that big cutting board, it's going away because we went and got some 9.5-inch plates that fit in this perfect. The 11-inch plates, you have to lean them over. You can do 2 and still fit a lot of stuff, but with the 9.5, I can fit all of our drinkware from the day, coffee cups, regular cups, the 2 plates. You could do 3 or 4 if you wanted. All the silverware, spatula, everything you would need. But what I decided was these cutting boards were also really hard to wash. So the silverware and the cutting boards, my advice to anyone sizing down or living in an RV, permanent or temporary, ours is somewhere in between there. We've been moving around, so this has actually been fun living in this fifth wheel. But it's 450 square feet, even on a 42-footer with 5 slides. You're living tiny. So the little tiny dishwasher and decluttering the sink and having everything clean all the time is great. The cutting board, excuse me. The cutting boards, though, they're hard to wash. They're heavy. They're big. If you drop it into the sink, you're going to have a dent. I like to get both sides, and then it's slippery. It's just, they're a bear. So those are going into storage, and we also got some little plastic ones that will fit in this dishwasher. So I'd rather use 2 or 3 little plastic cutting boards than deal with washing these big ones, because when you do have all the silverware in the sink and you have the pots and pans and everything else, it's not easy. So with the dishes, if you have a clean sink and you just made some scrambled eggs and some sausage or whatever, you have a couple, 2 or 3 pans even, you can wash those in 2 minutes and get them in the drying rack and they're out of the way. But when you have the big cutting boards and then you brought all your silverware from home instead of leaving most of it in storage, you end up with a mess and you can never catch up on that silverware. I like to get it super clean. I end up doing the handles and the ends and doing it a couple times, and you burn through your whole hot water heater. Your thumbs are cracking. It's just not too fun. So the silverware, the little cutting boards, couple plates, glassware, everything fits in there so good. And when this glass window, it looks like a car wash in there. You can look in there and the soap's just flying. It's very satisfying to know how clean everything is getting. It's as clean, if not cleaner, than one from a house. Maybe due to the size or how efficient they made it, but it has a lot of pressure and it really, really throws the suds. And the 40-minute mode, like I said, the rapid, it'll get everything from the day perfectly fine. It's spotless. And if you have some baked on stuff, the normal mode. And I think you could go into that hygiene mode if you've really let some stuff sit around and you just want to get it like, I don't know, super hygienic. But this Comfy Mini, I love it. I think if you had more room, you could go one size up. They offer a few. I'm not sure what it costs because my wife claims everything's free with her credit card rewards and Amazon. I think she returned something and had a credit. So she told me it was basically free, but I'm guessing this thing was 180 or 200 bucks. I didn't look because it's a gift, but really it is for both of us. It's for the fifth wheel, but this thing compared to doing it by hand, super easy. Our LG washer dryer combo for the laundry, the ventless one, is between these two items, it's made life so easy because when you're in a fifth wheel, we have the two toilets, and so you have two black tanks, you have the two gray tanks, you have little drips and stuff. Even in a brand new one, you're always trying to work on things, and to do the normal chores when we're already busy is no fun. And I didn't realize not having a dishwasher would be as bad as it is, and it's mainly just the silverware and those giant cutting boards. So to me, to wash a pan, that's quick. And the little Scotch Brite handle held thing, like that's so easy to do, and I wash those real quick. But the silverware, it takes forever, and so it's solved, problem solved. So you don't have to size down on your silverware if you have this. And as long as, like, our kid comes over, he's 27, so we make sure we have like 4 plates instead of having all 8 plates. And so now we just have 2 big ones and 2 small ones, and I can keep up with everything. So I say get one. Thanks for watching.